Guys, I'm back, and today I'll be previewing all the football games on national TV and college football. So let's get started. Good. Starting off hot. Well, not really. It's not a great game. We got Toledo versus Massachusetts. The game starts at 11 a.m. on ESPNU. Toledo's a 19-point favorite. I'm going to take the over. Next game is Boston College vs. Army. The game starts at 11 a.m. on CBS Sports Network. Army's a 3.5 point, just a 3-point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is LSU vs. Missouri. The game starts at 11 a.m. on ESPN. LSU's a 6.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under. I still think LSU will win. Next game is Maryland vs. Ohio State. The game starts at 11 a.m. on Fox. Ohio State's a 19.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under, but Ohio State's still winning. Next game is Rutgers vs. Wisconsin. The game starts at 11 a.m. on Peacock. Wisconsin's a 14-point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Western Michigan vs. Mississippi State. The game starts at 11 a.m. on SEC Network. Mississippi State's a 20.5 point favorite. I'm going to take the over. Next game is Oklahoma vs. Texas. The game starts at 11 a.m. on ABC. Texas is a 6.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Another game is William and Mary vs. Virginia. The game starts at 11 a.m. on the ACC Network. I couldn't find the spread, but I'm just saying that Virginia is winning. Next game is Marshall vs. North Carolina State. The game starts at 1 p.m. on the CW. North Carolina State's a 6.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Washington State vs. UCLA. Game starts at 2 p.m. on Pac-12 Network. UCLA's a 3.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under. I think Washington State will beat UCLA. Next game is Howard vs. Northwestern. Game starts at 2 p.m. on Big Ten Network. I couldn't find the spread for this one, but Northwestern is winning. That's my prediction. Next game is Texas State vs. Louisiana. Game starts at 2:30 p.m. on ESPNU. Louisiana's a 1 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is North Texas vs. Navy. Game starts at 2:30 p.m. on CBS Sports Network. Navy's a 6 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Wake Forest vs. Clemson. The game starts at 2:30 p.m. on ACC Network. Clemson's a 21 point favorite. I'm taking the under, but I still think Clemson to win. Next game is Virginia Tech vs. Florida State. The game starts at 2:30 p.m. on ABC. Florida State's a 24 point favorite. I'm taking the under, but be very they'll probably win by 20, but not 24. So I think Florida State's going to win. Next game is Syracuse vs. North Carolina. The game starts at 2:30 p.m. on ESPN. North Carolina's 8.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under, but North Carolina's still winning. Next game is Purdue vs. Iowa. The game starts at 2:30 p.m. on Peacock. Iowa's a 2.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Alabama vs. Texas A&M. Game starts at 2:30 p.m. on CBS. Bama's a 2.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is UCF vs. Kansas. The game starts at 3 p.m. on Fox. Kansas is a 2.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is South Florida vs. UAB. The game starts at 3 p.m. on ESPN2. South Florida's a 3.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under. I think UAB will win. Oh yeah, also, even if I do the under, the team I said that would win on the under is a win, it still counts as a win because I took the under if it's right. So next game is Vanderbilt vs. Florida. The game starts at 3 p.m. on SEC Network. Florida's an 18.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under, but Florida's still winning. Next game is Colorado vs. Arizona State. The game starts at 5:30 p.m. on Pac-12 Network. Colorado's a 4.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Kentucky vs. Georgia. The game starts at 6 p.m. on ESPN. Georgia's a 14.5 point favorite. I'm taking the under, but Georgia's still winning. Next game is Arkansas vs. Ole Miss. The game starts at 6:30 p.m. on SEC Network. Ole Miss is an 11.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. I think they should win by about 14 points. Next game is Michigan vs. Minnesota. The game starts at 6:30 p.m. on NBC. Michigan's a 19.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Going into the year, I thought Minnesota would be way better, but then I'm losing to Northwestern. So next game is Notre Dame vs. Louisville. The game starts at 6:30 p.m. on ABC. Notre Dame's a 6.5 point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Fresno State vs. Wyoming. The game starts at 7 p.m. on Fox. Fresno State is a 6-point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Texas State vs. Baylor. The game starts at 7 p.m. on ESPN2. Texas State's a 1-point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is San Jose State vs. Boise State. The game starts at 7 p.m. on CBS Sports Network. Boise State's a 9.5-point favorite. I'm taking the under. Next, but I still think Boise's going to win. Next game is TCU vs. Iowa State. The game starts at 7 p.m. on FS1. TCU is a 6.5-point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Georgia Tech vs. Miami. The game starts at 7 p.m. on the ACC Network. See, Miami's a 20.5-point favorite. I'm taking the under, but Miami's still winning. Next game is Oregon State vs. California. This game starts at 9 p.m. on Pac-12 Network. Oregon State's, that's a 9.5-point favorite. I'm taking the over. Next game is Arizona vs. USC. The game starts at 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. USC's a 21.5-point favorite. I'm taking the under, but they're scoring by 20, not by 21.5. So that's all the college football games that'll be on national TV. Comment down below if you think I'm wrong in my predictions. And I'll see you next time. And stay tuned because I'm about to predict all the Friday night football games today.